Good morning and welcome to day 80 on the AT. My name is Mosey and this is Rissaroams. I woke up bright and early this morning at 4:30 a.m. and rolled out of camp by 5:20. We are getting a head start on the day. I didn't get the best sleep last night. My tent spot was a little bit slanted, but it wasn't the worst night's sleep. And we're out here. I will say it is much hotter than I would want it to be at what is now 5:40 in the morning, but it's not as hot as it's gonna be, so we're enjoying it while it lasts. Got a little bit of a downhill stretch before I have the big climb up to Apple Orchard Mountain. That's really my biggest climb of the day. It should kind of chill out after that. We're gonna go back to the Blue Ridge Parkway, so that'll be nice. There will be some ups and downs. So the original plan, if I had made it to the shelter today, was just to do a short day, 12.6, to the tenting boundary before the James River Bridge, and then we were just gonna do a couple miles into town tomorrow. To be honest, because I'm getting started so early, and because the elevation profile today is pretty similar to how it was the other day when I did 17 miles, we're gonna see if I can make it to the shelter before the James River, and then that'll be another 17-mile day. We'll see. I'm not gonna push it if I don't feel like it, but I do think getting started this early and with it only being 3,000 feet of elevation over 17 miles, I think I stand a chance. So we're gonna give it a go. Hike on. All right, just conquered Apple Orchard Mountain. It's a little after 7 o'clock, and that knocked out more than a third of the elevation gain. Gotta watch where I'm walking. That I have for the day. So we have less than 14 miles left if I make it to that shelter, and less than 2,000 feet of gain. So I'm looking forward to the rest of the day. I'm sure there will be some short, steep climbs that I despise, but we're doing it. Here is the guillotine. About to walk through. Big step. Oof. We are cruising down. Yes. I don't think it is ever going to be possible for me to do a 10 by 10. I just don't think that's in the cards. But today could be an 11 by 11. It's going to be cutting it close. But we'll see. I'm not going to push it, but it'd be pretty cool if that happens. Thunder Ridge Overlook. My niece asked for pink flowers. Haven't seen many in a little bit, but here we go, Eva. Also, the bugs are absolutely insane this morning. There is a whole swarm around my face. I almost bought sunglasses at that campground, and I really wish I had. I stopped to pick one out of my eye, and another one flew in my eye while I was doing it. I can't even tell you how many I've picked out of my eyes, and I know I have spat out at least one. All right, well, it is 9:57, and I just hit mile 9 for the day. So we know that 11 by 11 is possible. However, I'm about to do my last big climb, and I'm not going to push myself. So we'll see if I meet my goal, but we're not going to hurt ourselves in the process. Also, once I get down to this parking lot in point 1, I'm going to sit down, take off my shoes, and take off these Injinji liners. They are not for me. I will say I haven't had any friction on the backs of my heels like I sometimes do. Great. Fantastic. Unfortunately, I have some discomfort between my big toe. I feel like it's twisted or something. This has been happening for 2 days now. I got a blister on the bottom of my pinky toe, and I've never had that happen before. So, Injinjis, not happening. Not happening. Also, right now, they're just grating on me. I can feel the fabric, and I want them off. Also, forgot to mention, the KT tape came off while I was in the pool. So, I don't know if it did anything or if it helped at all. I will say that heel has not felt as bad this week as actually the left one, which usually is my better one. So, maybe it did something, but I haven't taped it back up. So, who knows? Whew. It's hot. Whew. Well, we survived the climb up Highcock Knob. Yep, that's the name of it. That was rough. It was steep and it was hot, but it's over with. We have 6.5 miles left in the day. It isn't even 11 yet, and only 600 and something feet of elevation gain. Granted, we have like 3,000 feet of descent, but I'm assuming that it's not going to kick my tail. I could be wrong. So I was stopped there having lunch and texted the guys, asked what their plan was. I figured they would probably decide to go ahead and go into town. And that's what they told me. I said I was gonna go to the shelter and then come in the next morning to let me know, like, if they find out any information on shuttles or laundry or whatever. So then I ate my lunch and talked to my mom on the phone, getting ready to roll out of camp, or, out of lunch, the spot that I was lunching at. And who rolls up but Tom and Milk Money? Turns out, last night, they went to the shelter, decided not to stay, hiked back 0.6 miles to the Blue Ridge Parkway, hitched a ride, and went to Stanimals, and they're slack packing today. They may have talked me into staying there tonight, only because it's $35 to stay there, but it's going to be like $25 each way for a shuttle into town and back. And so, at that point, I guess, I might as well just go. Wasn't exactly what I wanted to do, but Here we go. It's beautiful. I think I may have made my first wrong turn, like for real, for real. I just got to this trail intersection and I can't tell which way to go. There are no white blazes anywhere. And I look behind me and there's a blue blaze that I just came from. So that's not good. Looks like I'm about 0.3 off the map. Yay! Ugh. Bonus miles on a day that already may be a 19-mile day. Fantastic. Yep, I went 0.3 down the Gunner Ridge Trail. This is why you don't text and hike. I was texting my mom and wasn't paying attention. Took a wrong turn. Yay. Back on the AT, just a little 0.6 excursion for funsies. So I took the Injinjis off earlier and for the most part, feet felt so much better, except I felt like I had something in my sock. Like I felt like a prick right in the ball of my foot. And that was also kind of like where I was having the issues the other day when my socks were bothering me. And I wasn't thinking much of it, but I took my shoes off and I just checked. And I have all of these holes in the bottom of my feet. And I think they correspond with the holes in the sole of my shoe. So I'm guessing maybe my insole is worn out. I'm not sure, gonna have to investigate when I get into town. But put the Injinji on just to give myself another barrier, because I do feel like, you know, I didn't have that issue when I was wearing the Injinjis. So they're solving one problem, even if they're causing others. Gotta get to the bottom of this. So the holes in the bottom of my foot were still bothering me. So I stopped and put a gauze pad over that just to give a little more cushion. But while I was doing it, leaned against a tree, one of those really spiky caterpillars stung my arm, and now that's causing, you know, just a lot of fun and comfort.
Look at the fish in there. They're big fish. On that rock over there.
That was the water source for the shelter I planned on staying at. But we're not staying. We're pushing on to town. It's gonna be a 19-mile day, guys. Whoa. Who am I? But I feel good. So here we go. 2 more miles, pretty much flat from here. First little glimpse of the James River Footbridge. Currently walking across the James River Bridge, the longest footbridge on the AT. Iconic spot. Seen this in so many videos. All right, and with that, I have just hiked my first 19-mile day. What? And if you count the wrong turn and getting off trail to get water, that makes this a 20-mile day, which I will say I never thought I would do. I am in awe right now. Where'd you start today?